My name is Frosty. I'm made of snow, a pair of shades, a carrot nose. I came alive. One day they said, when some brat put his hat upon my head. My name is Frosty. I'm made out of snow. Where there's a blizzard, that's where I'll go. I ain't scared of nothing. I got ice in my veins. But when the sun comes out, I'm gonna drip, 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 drip down the drain. Ah. My daddy's a glacier. My mama's a lake. My sister, she's a snow cone. And my brother, he's a flake. I'm made out of snow. And I do as I please. I don't ever stop when the cop, he hollered freeze. My name is Frosty. I'm made out of snow. Where there's a blizzard, that's where I'll go. I ain't scared of nothing. I got ice in my veins. But when the sun comes out, I'm gonna drip, 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 drip down the drain. Ah. All right, Moose, take it away. Ain't that a bummer? That old Frosty, he don't make it through the summer. So please, Mr. Santa, don't be a teaser. All I want for Christmas is a great big freezer. My name is Frosty, I'm made out of snow. When the temperature drops, that's where I'll go. I ain't scared of nothing, I got ice in my veins. But when the sun goes out, I'm gonna drip, 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 drip down the drain. Nah. Hey, would somebody get me a fan? I think I'm starting to melt.
Stephen Stahovsky, vocals for you. Okay. All right. Well, that was a piece. It was a lot of fun. It was done by Denver and the Mile High Orchestra in, let's see, I've got my cheat notes here. Looks like 2014 is when they released it, but Haywood actually released it in 1989. So a lot of fun. Gives us another tune during the holidays that lets these guys stretch out. One of the things that we were hoping to do for this concert, they've been working on their improvisation skills, and this was a perfect vehicle to not have everybody come up, but pretty close, right? Let's give everyone a hand. There's too many to... So the next tune is a tune that's going to feature our drummer. He doesn't get a chance to be featured very often, and here we go. It's Sam Clay back on the Skins. Mr. Sam Clay back there. All right. The next thing we have on our program, I believe, is the March of the Toys. But we had an accident backstage where it was dark. A couple collided, bent their bayonets. We're not going to be able to do that one tonight, but we're going to move on to Sugar Rum Cherry, which will feature Harry Carney with a beard, right? Carter Vernon, and Paul Gonzalez. Tonight, it's Logan Zimmerman. So here we go, Sugar Rum Cherry. And no, I haven't had any of those before the concert. So let's hear it again for Mr. Harry Carty back over there. Carter Vernon. Mr. Paul Gonzalez, Logan Zimmerman there. So Logan did ask, he's like, Dr. Vernon, if I learned this solo, is this my jury? He tried at least, didn't you? You know, I'm not too sure it's not a bad idea, I mean, personally. Nice sound. All right. Every once in a while, we're surprised. It seems to always come out of the trumpet section. You know, when we do these vocal charts, and of course the vocalist isn't there every time, and we have folks that chime in and sing along, et cetera, et cetera. But every once in a while, we get somebody that's done a little bit of singing and is excited to do it, but is an instrumentalist too. We're lucky to have someone in the trumpet section this year. Jill, is it Refit? Hey, I got it right. All right. She's going to sing for you, I'll Be Home for Christmas. Let's welcome her.
You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love lights gleam. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Christmas Eve will find me where the love lights gleam. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams, if only in my dreams.
Cheer for Jill Redford again. Mason Sumner back there on trumpet. Well, I guess back to my notes. The next tune that we have for you is really a lot of fun. It was on one of Gordon Goodwin's albums that came out in 2015. Naturally, it was entitled Rap This. Okay, so whatever. But have any of you heard the tunes that, you know, kind of his reimagining of like Let It Snow, or this is Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Have any of you heard that album? Well, yeah, of course my son has. So he actually did the music for, I don't know if it was Looney Tunes, but it was like, wasn't it Bugs Bunny? And yeah, all of that, all of these Christmas tunes reimagined. So we're going to play for you Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Okay, so the next thing that we have is near and dear to my heart, maybe to a lot of yours as well. Growing up, remember when you'd have a TV special, you'd have Frosty or Rudolph or whatever that would come on TV, no VCR. You were either there to experience it or you weren't. So, of course, naturally, you set up your schedule, your life, around TV. Or at least I did. Didn't you guys? Am I the only one that did that? Sure, I bet there's more people. You just don't want to raise your hand. Okay, well, so we don't have all the conveniences that we do now. So, boy, it was special. You know, you'd pop your popcorn, you'd put on your footy jammies, and you'd pull up, you know, a piece of the carpet in front of the TV to enjoy Charlie Brown, etc. So this Charlie Brown medley should hopefully bring back some memories for you. But the person that did the music for this, Vince Guaraldi, was a very famous jazz pianist, but it's probably easy to say that after he did the music for this Charlie Brown Christmas, he became a household name. Up to that point, maybe not so much so, but he had a group that was piano, bass, drums, and then he would have soloists that would come in, whether it's saxophone or flute or whatever, every once in a while. So we're going to do that. We're going to do a Charlie Brown Christmas. Okay, so we opened that one up for you a little bit on Old Christmas Tree. Let's see who all played. Mason played on trumpet. We had Dan Till on soprano saxophone. Andrew Fisher on guitar. Daniel Stewart on piano. Who else? Nathan Jackson on trombone. Who am I forgetting, fellas? Anybody? No? Usually I hear about it after the show. Thanks, Dr. Vernon. Remember, I'm getting old. So this right here isn't white paint. Okay, so the last tune that we have for you is going to be a lot of fun. But first, I have to thank our chair, Dr. Greg Jones, our dean, John O'Connell, as well as Tom Wilson, Lisa Zirkle, and her staff for all the support that they give us, and all your support as well. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting jazz. It gets hard toward this time of the year because there's like a concert just about every night. So we certainly do appreciate the effort, you guys coming out and supporting live music. We're welcoming Bing Crosby. He's a little younger. And the Andrews sisters here. They're going to do a little ditty called Mele Kaliki Maka, and say that fast 10 times. This song actually appeared for me back when Chevy Chase did Christmas Vacation, and it was one of the the background music or whatever when he's looking out his kitchen window and he's looking at this pool, and I don't know who the model was that was jumping in the pool, but it had its attention, needless to say. But anyway, this is also a tune, ironically enough, when I went out and worked on American Hawaii cruises during Christmas, lo and behold, we did this tune. Can you believe it? Out of nowhere. I'm like, exactly what does Mele Kaliki Maka mean? Well, of course it means Merry Christmas. And so we became up close and personal as a musician with this tune. But these guys are here to take you back, at least to 1989.
Mele Kaliki Maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that I send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kaliki Maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you.
Mele Kaliki Maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that I send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kaliki Maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you.
Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kaliki Maka is Hawaii's way
To say Merry Christmas to you.
Mele Kaliki Maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that I send to you Christmas way. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright.
The sun to shine by day and all the stars at night.
Makalikimaka is the wise way to say Merry Christmas, a very Merry Christmas,
A very, very Merry Christmas to you.
All right. Stephen Stahotsky as being the Andrews Sisters. The IPFW Jazz Ensemble.